What is going on? This is Sean Go Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, and I guess a few questions for you. Are you tired of either having no relationship or relationships that just seem to be full of drama, maybe infidelity, can't trust nobody, always ending in some type of bullshit? Are you having financial problems? Or does it seem like, okay, sometimes money always escapes me? Or you get it and it runs through your fingers like water. Some of you also have seemed to reach a ceiling, maybe spiritually. Maybe you want to go further spiritually, whatever that means for you. Okay, maybe in your perspective or your attitude, maybe as it refers to particular abilities. You're trying to unlock certain abilities. You're trying to, enhance your intuition or something, but it just seems like you keep running into these brick walls that just seem to keep stopping you. Well, none of that is going to change, I promise you, if you don't do something about it. And this is why I'm actually here to talk with you about the brand new moon in Cancer clearing ritual. It is one of I'm very, very proud of this working, okay? Because I know what it's going to do for many of you. Some of you already got the right ingredients to get where you need to go, to have what you really want to have. The only thing is now, there may be some other things in the way. And these things are called beliefs. Now, the tricky things about beliefs are the ones that are really, really stopping you are usually the ones that you're not even aware of. And they could be all kinds of different beliefs that if I was to present them to you, you'd say, that sounds ridiculous. I don't believe that. But your subconscious mind does. Well, for this clearing ritual, we're also harnessing the power of the new moon, which is an ideal time to do, clearing, banishing, releasing work. And even though it's called a clearing ritual, I would like you to think of it more as a transformational ritual, because you're going to come out of this ritual transformed, free, okay? Especially in regards to these beliefs that have been stopping you, okay? Maybe they seem like chains. Maybe they seem like invisible prison walls. Maybe everything is doing kind of well in other areas of your life. But then there's other areas where you just can't seem to gain past that certain 10-yard line. You just can't get past it. It might have been months. Maybe it's been years. Maybe you've almost accepted that that's just the way it is for you. When you don't have to. It doesn't have to be. And that's one of the biggest tragedies when it comes to beliefs, because no matter what you believe, eventually that belief becomes something that you know. And you get to be right. If you believe that you are stuck, or if you believe that becoming the person that you really want, or having these things that you really want are out of your reach, then you get to be right. But this ritual is for those who know that there's a lot more in store for them. And yes, like everything else, we need to do maintenance. We got to check in with ourselves. Like I said, you have to see what beliefs beliefs are also like computer programs. So what programs, what apps are you running right now that are really outdated and no longer serving you? Some of them need to be updated, and they will begin to serve you again and assist you in getting to where you need to be, or becoming stepping into that identity of who you really want to be. And some need to be just uninstalled and, burnt up, basically, But either way, we're going to deal with all of that with this new moon in Cancer clearing ritual. And there's nothing that's going to be sent out. When you watch this video, I'm going to take you through personally, step by step, within this ritual. We are going to travel inside your subconscious mind. We're also going to get permission so that you can move forward no matter what your goal is, no matter what your desire is, whether it's that particular relationship that you want, maybe it's a relationship with yourself that you want. Maybe you want more self-love, because you know if you can love yourself more, you can also attract a better loving relationship that's going to mirror that. Maybe it has to do with money, okay? Money's always a hot topic. Maybe you just can't ever seem to get it. Maybe when you do get it, it runs through your fingers. Maybe you do have it, but maybe getting to that next level of financial freedom, now there's the problem, okay? Because now the beliefs that got you here ain't going to get you there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. So we always have to check in. We got to do some modification as we all grow and evolve. And, you know, things change. Change is the nature of the universe, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly natural. So rituals like this will serve you. What I like about these rituals is a lot of people report when I do these type of rituals with people, with clients, and for myself, I can even say things that I may have casted for or was trying to manifest in the past, that it just seems like it wasn't happening. All of a sudden, boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. And that's what I call retroactive, because things that you did in the past get retroactivated by what you're doing now, because time really is an illusion. You can affect the future, you can affect the past as well as the present, because everything exists in the eternal now, which is actually true. So the only three things that you will need for this ritual are as follows. Just a drinking glass of some kind. It can even be a shot glass, okay? But a glass. You want a glass, because we're going to put drinking water in this, okay? I was going to say this. I use these for my altars just because it saves space. This, I think, is actually meant for candles, but I use these, you know, you could use something like this to just put a little bit of water in. You don't need a lot. The other thing you're going to need is some form of a white candle. All right. I prefer tea lights. They're perfect. Just make sure you clean it with either rubbing alcohol or like Florida water or something just to cleanse it. Just a white candle, though. It can be one of these. It can be any form of a white candle. It could be a 7-day glass one. It can be one of those pull-out ones. It doesn't matter. Just a white candle. And the last thing, all you're going to need is some salt. I prefer kosher salt, but you can also use table salt. Usually table salt has iodine, but it doesn't really matter. You know, you can use table salt if that's all you have. That's perfectly fine. So these are the only three things that you will need. And of course, your time, about 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, and a little bit of privacy. And don't worry, the ritual will be sent to you. You'll get a link to the ritual. So that way, I was going to do this one live, but because once again, I know a lot of people are in different time zones and things, you will have the opportunity to do it whenever it's best for you. Okay, so yes, you will start to feel the effects probably right after I do it or as I'm doing it. But when you watch the ritual, join along and involve yourself and just relax and enjoy yourself, you're going to find some things really starting to shake and bake for you. I promise you, okay? So even if you just got involved in a wildly successful rapid cash infusion ritual, you want to hurry up and speed up some of the results. I'm telling you, this ritual is going to speed up a lot of your manifesting, okay? It's actually incredible. When you take away the things that slow you down, you know, it's like you already got your main nature is one of success and one of expansion and one of growth and stuff like that. It's these things, this bullshit that we pick up along the way that slow us down, that hinder us, and that block us. Okay, so this is going to take care of all of that. We're going to get the ball really rolling for you with this. Okay, you don't need to do anything else but just be there with an open mind and an open heart. Join me. I'm going to walk you through this step by step. You are definitely a major part of this ritual, so you have to be there, okay? And we're going to take you through it, and we're going to speak with your subconscious mind, and we're going to integrate what can be integrated or update some of the apps that we got running that need to be updated. We're going to delete some apps that just need to plain simply just kick rocks, and we're also going to get permission from your subconscious mind. Oh yeah, we're going to go deep. We're going way deep, okay? We're going to get permission from your subconscious mind. So that way your subconscious mind will help you. There's an old saying, if your subconscious mind is against you, then it doesn't matter who is with you, what god or goddess you may have, nothing's going to work out for you. The same way, if your subconscious mind is for you, is with you, then nothing can be against you. And that's just the truth. You're going to find, and one of my other sub-intentions with this is, you're going to find that beliefs are a lot like clothes. They're not hard to change. We've been led to believe that it takes so long and does all this, and actually that's not true. Like I said, why can't beliefs be like clothes, all right? If you're going to work on a car, you can change out of your clothes and put some coveralls on because you're going to get dirty, okay? But you wouldn't wear those coveralls to a wedding, right? If you're going to a wedding, then you're going to want to change into a tux to suit the occasion. Well, much in the same way, you can change your beliefs based on the context of whatever situation you are in, or you find yourself in, or if you need an instant quick fix or change. You're going to see and experience through this ritual just how easily it is. And yes, some things do take a little bit of time because your subconscious mind has its own process, okay? So it may take a little bit of time to fully clear it out. Trust it. It knows what it's doing. It may not serve you the best if it's just instantaneous, just like that. Some things are going to be instantaneous, but some things your subconscious mind, like, okay, I'm working on this. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure this is gone in, 24 hours or a week or something like that, whatever the case is, But I have found when, working with my subconscious mind, especially to clear certain things, some things are not meant to just be cleared out just like that. Give it a day or two or three or something like that, because your subconscious mind is doing so much work, so much processing, and in a lot of ways, I noticed a lot of similarities. How many of y'all, I'm sure you have on your phone certain apps that you just don't use that came with your phone. And it's like, I want to erase this shit, but every time I go to erase it, my phone starts saying, oh, if you erase it, your phone might start acting funny now, or it's going to mess something up or whatever. So in some ways, your subconscious mind needs a little time to calibrate. Changing one thing can actually change the whole thing. So you have to be, you have to use some sense. You can't just go in there, just and then asking questions later. Like, you want to go in there, let your subconscious mind knows what it's doing, okay? It knows exactly what it's doing. We give it the instruction, we get the permission, and we make sure that we're clear, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you're free to go. You got the green light. And you're also going to start to experience other things that may seem not even related to this ritual starting to come through. And you're going to be like, you know what? I remember I tried to manifest this shit like 3-4 months ago, 6 months ago. Well, you had other things in the way. And now we're going to get them out the way. It's kind of like one of those things where it's time to get down or lay down. One of the two. As far as these beliefs go. You either get down with us or you lay down. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this ritual is all about, is clearing your subconscious mind, getting you two on the same page. That's what's the most important. Because right now, some of the things that you really, really crave, some of the things that you can just see yourself like, oh my God, I really want this. Or, whether it's the relationship, whether it's a certain, income, whether it's maybe some health problems. Because I know some of y'all been manifesting health problems, and a lot of it is your subconscious mind. Because sometimes your subconscious mind will make you sick, or allow yourself, or kind of make you injure yourself, so that way you can't do this or that. Maybe it's something that you don't want to do, but now you have an excuse. You know what I'm saying? So there's more effective ways to do it. Sometimes your subconscious mind keeps telling you something, right? And people ignore it. Well, eventually that gets louder. And sometimes that loudness can manifest as, a sickness, an illness, an injury, whatever. Some people seem to be blocked in their spiritual growth. Okay, I say seem to be because you're just experiencing that as a blockage. However, with a slight shift in perspective, a slight change in attitude, you will find that it is more or less like a ladder, something you can climb, as opposed to just a brick wall that you just can't. It's immobile and you're just stuck, because that's not the case here. And we're going to clear it all up. Like I said, this is a ritual you don't want to miss. And I'm very excited for you and all the different areas. Can you imagine now things starting to finally work for you? It's like driving down the street and you see all the lights are green. Choom, 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 choom. Green lights for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about. And this is the time. And this is the lunar phase. So everything is lined up and we're just waiting on you to join. Okay? So take advantage of this ritual, because it's going to be extremely powerful and it's going to deal with some of your deep limitations or limiting blocks or limiting beliefs that have been, basically cock blocking you. Now's the time to release, to transform, to transmute, or to destroy, whichever needs to be, so you can be free, because you deserve to be able to be who you want to be and have what you want to have. Okay. And that's why we're here. So get down with the get down, sign up. It's only a small donation of $29.99. That's like almost nothing. A lot of you piss that away every day by going out drinking or doing whatever the hell. So you can invest a little bit in yourself and watch what happens. It's like supercharging your car or something like that. Watch how much better it works when everything is functioning in the direction that you want to go. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Now is your time. Now is your chance. Don't miss this ritual. Get down with this ritual now, okay? This is Shango Ray. Peace and blessings, and we'll see you on the other side.